your girl,
Ruka.
and your boy, Big Boy Summer here. You know what it is, Darwin's Game, episode 2. Let's get into it.
Yes, let's. So, I was so excited to see. Do you know what I'm excited about? Do you know what I'm excited about?
Let me guess. Go on. What are you excited about?
Girls! I said it, didn't I? Didn't I say it? She wants a girl.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop the fact that she still might want a baby. So I'm not wrong yet, okay? Like, let's wait a few episodes, innit?
So, guys, like I said, people set up clans and guilds, and Shuka wants Kaname to be a part of hers.
She doesn't just want him to be a part of hers, though. She kind of wants him to lead it, even though she is far superior player than he is.
Let's not talk about that, because that goes into one of your predictions.
Yeah, which was? Do you want to remind the audience what I said again?
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Go on, tell him.
You don't remember, do you? Oh, God. You said she was a bit of an anime trope.
There we go. She's a bit of an anime trope. See, and she was going to be, you watch. Mark my word, she's going to turn into one of these lolly or tsunderes or whatever female tropes that we got in animes nowadays.
Well, the jury is still out on that one, so we just don't know. What about my prediction about Mystery Girl?
Okay, your prediction was bang on.
I mean, we don't know to what extent they're working together, but they're definitely working together. There's a quid pro quo kind of relationship going on there.
Yeah, she gives her information and she can pay some money. That's it. That's any working relationship, right?
I want to know who noticed this weird new vibe that we got from Shuka. So, like, we see her room, right?
Yeah.
It's so perfect. Like, it's so clean.
It's like she's a maid.
Right. Her dress was laid out perfectly. The way she'd laid out Kaname's clothes was perfect. In fact, I would go as far as to say even the way she was lying on him was considered, like, perfect. Like the perfect pretty girl.
Yeah, you do get that kind of, I don't want to say chauvinist, but sort of, a woman's place sort of vibe,
I mean, she outright said it. She was like, some people, the guy should take the lead.
Yeah, it's true. She said
the guy should take the lead.
Yep. So, yeah, there is definitely a change. What else did you notice?
It's fake. It's completely fake. The voice was fake. The way she laid down on him was fake. It's almost like she's trying to control every little aspect of her life. And that kind of makes me feel like it's because the game is so out of control. This is the only place where she can actually exert control, and she's a huge manipulator. That's like, she's manipulating Kaname, but she's not even quiet about it. She just outright lets him know, like, I'm manipulating.
That's true. She's definitely trying to turn Kaname into some sort of god level superhuman, I'm guessing, or something. We don't know what the reason is. I mean, I've got my ideas that she's probably trying to make sure it's basically self-preservation. If she's got someone that strong next to her, she won't ever die in the game. I
get exactly what you're saying, but I have a little bit of a different take on it. So, first of all, I think that the dark side of her personality that we've been seeing in episode 1 and some parts of this episode is the real her.
I agree with that.
It's the person, I feel like the perfect girl is her trying to hold on to the girl she could have been, the person she could have become if she wasn't in this game. And she has some kind of like weird split personality. She's got this perfect image, and then she's got this dark, take note kind of vibe. And I'm just wondering if it's kind of like a split personality to try and protect her psyche. And just jumping off the back of what you said about Kaname, I think that she's actually obsessed with him.
Okay. How?
Because she's obsessed with what he represents. He didn't really know about the game. He's quite pure. He doesn't want to kill. He's kind. He tries to find a different way. It's part of her mourning for the person she could have been.
That's kind of deep though, but it's definitely there. I mean, like, let's look at Shuka really. A hyper intelligent, capable woman who is able to look after herself, doesn't need anyone, and out of nowhere has decided to hitch her wagon to this guy who doesn't know nothing, can't do nothing, can't even read the bloody app. I'm just saying. Why?
Right. And she did mention to Sig later in the episode that when he said that he found guilds to be kind of embarrassing, she said, yeah, I can understand that. And she seemed embarrassed herself. So they share certain thoughts. So why? You're right. Why all of a sudden Kaname?
Yeah, it's just a weird one there. I don't know. But again, very, very good character to have in the anime. Like, the development is going in the direction that I'm happy with. Like, I didn't like her last episode, but now I'm starting to like her a lot more because it's not just a single level sort of character. It's a deeper character than it was before. Still think she's gonna be a lolly though. I'm just saying, she's still gonna be one of them harem girls, but she'll be a more complex harem girl.
Gross.
So this new guy, Sig, I just, like, first of all, what an introduction. He's coming on the phone to Mystery Girl, so therefore they've put two mystery characters together and made it look pretty sick. And then the fact that he's like a no-nonsense, I've got an objective to do, very enthusiastic. You can tell he's quite young anyways. I like him. What do you think about Sig?
I really like Sig, actually. I hope we see a lot more of his character, which I think we will. They've set it up. I feel like they're setting up the people who are going to be in this guild. Personally.
Yeah, I got that vibe too,
yeah. They ended their fight amicably. They're setting it up for him to be in their guild. And probably Mystery Girl as well, because we now have two different characters that know Kaname attached to this Mystery Girl.
That's very true. If this is how you're gonna do exposition, you're doing it well. Well done, Darwin's game. What
I really loved about their fight, though, because we could not speak about their fight.
We bloody well can't. Definitely not.
So during their fight, we had something really interesting with Kaname, and I think you know exactly what I'm thinking.
Could it be something I touched on last episode?
Oh, you mean when you were saying about the time?
Yes.
No, I wasn't actually gonna mention that, but yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like, Kaname has this innate ability to, in really quick fire, desperate situations, think of a plan, get it through, execute it quickly during that situation. It's mad. I mean, he stole man's phone when he got kicked in the chin, fam. He is crazy.
But he actually took the hit on purpose as part of his strategy. No, come on, man.
Okay.
As part of his strategy.
She's right. I'm not doing him justice. The strategy was, I'm gonna tank this hit to take the phone, threaten the phone, and then force him to stop the game, therefore not killing anyone. His goal was to not kill anyone, and he's still succeeding. Well done so far.
At the same time, was Sig really serious? I don't think he was all that serious. We didn't see his sigil or anything like that. He fought with only his normal skills that he already had before the game.
That's true.
And he seemed to really like the thrill of everything. So I don't think he was being as serious as he could be. But to be honest, after Kaname took his phone, there's really not much else he could have done.
No, not at all.
There was no winning.
Especially when you're facing Shuka, who is a bad, and Kaname. There's no way that you could take them two on by yourself.
Definitely not.
With no phone, no backup, nothing. Whoa.
Speaking of no phone, we cannot leave that alone.
No, we can't, of course.
Sig let us know a little bit extra about these phones, and basically said that you can't play someone else's game.
Yeah.
But you can take someone's phone and make it extremely difficult. He said it basically is a death sentence. You can re-download the game, you can get a hold of another phone, But the hassle of it seemed like it wasn't that possible. You needed to know people in very high places.
Yeah, he gave the air of how important your phone was. It's like your phone line was your lifeline.
Well, it pretty much is. It's like the ultimate Pokemon Go game.
Wow. She went there, guys.
One other thing, though.
What?
I can't believe I didn't pick it up in episode 1. People can interfere in matches with, like, no consequences. As far as we've seen,
Yeah.
Kyoda just inserted himself in the Banda v Kaname fight.
That's true.
And with this Sig v Kaname fight, we had Shuka just jumping in. There was no
penalties, no interference, nothing.
But we know that there are penalties because Shuka was speaking to Kaname and said to him, don't mention the game. They'll kill you, basically.
Yeah.
So do you think there's bounties? I think there might be like, if you want to control the population, whoever owns this game could easily just put a bounty out on a particular player to eliminate them.
But yeah, this is the proper interactive real world game. It's mad, and I'm loving every minute I'm taking through it.
It definitely is a really interactive game. So realistically, we have seen a lot of Mystery Girl. We've seen too much of her for her not to be important in the rest of the series.
That's true.
How can she really feasibly stay locked up in that room? Because this is what I think. She's really shut in. She does not go anywhere, and I think Shuka told us that you could use 10 points for a week to stay safe.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing. She's staying safe. She's selling info, and with those points, she is staying safe. So she's just going to keep using the 10 points. I don't think she's probably ever fought in this game so far.
Yeah, and plus no one knows who she is or where she is.
Exactly. She has the voice changer. That room is a very small room. She's keeping herself off the radar completely. I don't think she ever fights. But it's not going to stay like that at all.
No way, Jose.
My prediction is in the next episode, Kaname's going to have to help her in some way.
Yeah, probably. That does make sense.
But at the same time, how is Kaname really going to help anyone when he refuses to kill? I just don't think with this new event that he's going to be able to keep that going.
That's true. I can agree with that. I mean, like my predictions for the next episode is that Kaname has to kill someone.
Definitely.
He has to kill someone. Also, he creates a guild. Like, he solidifies the guild. So the same way you were saying that Mystery Girl, Sig, and what's her name, Shuka, will all be part of his guild. I think that will be established in the next episode. Or at least something towards that line will be sort of set in stone. They either all become friends or the guild gets established or something.
I don't think the guild is going to be established at this point whatsoever. Just because this is an event, I think that we're going to see probably 2 to 3 episodes on this event.
Oh, okay, so they're going to Dragon Ball Z and drag it out.
I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan, I have no idea.
Guys, you know what I'm talking about.
Don't hurt me.
Educate her in the comments.
No.
Also, I feel like Shuka and Kaname might actually get together.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe too. Yeah, they definitely like each other.
I mean, like, yeah.
They're around the same age, I think. I'm guessing Shuka's maybe 17.
Isn't Kaname 17? I'm
guessing. I would place him about 16.
Didn't they say he was 17 in episode 1?
I don't know.
You know what? Let's say they're the same age-ish. Yeah.
Just before we close this thing out, since we've just discussed points and staying safe, we found out the worth of points. This to me is crazy.
Yeah, the math is crazy, bro.
So we saw his bank account, and his bank had increased by 1 million plus yen. It was over 1 million yen that it had increased to. So I worked it out. 1 point is 100,298 yen, which works out to be about £743.91. Okay, I actually checked. That's the conversion rate. So it's about 743 Great British pounds.
GPB.
So he had a total of 639 points, which works out to 64,090,422 yen.
Okay.
Which is about 500,000 Great British pounds.
What?
475k.
My guy could just put all of that into coins and then build a house that no one can come and get him in.
My point is, who can afford to run this game?
Who can?
This is crazy. I feel like it's not just one. It couldn't possibly be one person. No one's that rich.
Bezos.
Do you see Jeff Bezos just tinkling away his money? That's not how you stay rich.
That's true. Good point.
There's no way someone is going to be just giving people this amount of money to kill. It's got to be multiple people involved.
So it could be nations and countries and stuff like that.
Definitely. But then that just brings me to another question. Why?
Yeah.
Why does this game exist? Like, I just don't get it.
What is the purpose of this game? Well, then, obviously, who can afford it? What is the purpose? But then, what do they get from it? What are these young people killing each other? What?
Personally, I don't know if they're necessarily trying to rub these children into it. I think that might just be a mistake.
Okay. Because kids are more likely to have apps or what?
Okay, so going back to my point earlier on with Sig, when he was saying it would be so hard to get another phone, it would be so hard, you're not allowed to speak about D-game.
Yeah.
How is anyone getting inside the game in the first place?
That's true. So we've only ever seen people be invited. So we really just don't know enough. We don't have enough information, but to me this game feels very Crime Syndicate and it seems very sports-like. You know those films that you've watched where people hunt people? Yes.
It gives me that kind of vibe. You know, rich people can be so bored that they need the extra thrill of a hunt. That's the kind of vibes that I get from it. And very Crime Syndicate. There's so much money. A very good way to launder your stuff.
True. I mean, it sounds like The Purge, basically. Literally. Where the rich folk don't go out and nothing. They just give them money and then kill poor folk.
And how does no one know that this game is happening? That no one has seen any of these murders ever?
Yo, Rutka, how do you win this game?
Don't die?
Huh. You know what, guys? In the comments, let us know. How do you win?
We have got questions. Help us get to these answers, please.
Please.
Who can afford this? What is the purpose of this game? Who gains anything from this game? And how on earth do you win? Please tell us. How do we get our guy Kaname out of this game? All right, let us know in the comments. We'll see you for the next one.
Always don't forget to like and subscribe and do the bell for notifications. Peace.